Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for checking us out. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. I'm Lydia, I'm joined by my daughter Jillian, and this is Vintage Nectarines. Today we are doing prompt 24, which is ephemeral. So Jillian and I were talking about this because throughout the month of July, for Junk Journal July, we have already used a lot of ephemera in our journals. And so we didn't really know exactly how we wanted to do this prompt, other than to just pick some ephemera and stick it on the page. So after chatting for a little bit, we decided to challenge ourselves to only use things that we already owned. So nothing that we bought recently, nothing that we had specifically for this. Yeah, so it's just stuff that we already have. And yeah, we're gonna go that route. So I'm trying to use junk in some regards for some of my things. But what about you, Julie? You don't know? Do you have a idea with what you're doing?
Kind of.
Okay.
I have a few references on Pinterest that I'm inspired by, but I don't really know how anything is going together, nor what I am using on the page. So.
Okay. I decided to do kind of a book themed page. I saw this, I think it was either on Paper Terrace or Dee Dee Fargo's channel a long time ago, but she used book pages to create a pocket that then she stuck things inside of. I've made several. I've included them in lots of other junk journal things. I've made some for friends and sent them, but I think I'm going to create that pocket. But anyway, so other than building the pocket and kind of assembling it, I don't really have a ton of ideas. I am probably going to include this sketch that I found, I don't know, a long time ago on Google, I believe, I'm not sure. And then I'm going to trace over this quote that I have, because my favorite book of all time is Wuthering Heights, and this is a sketch of Catherine, and then my favorite quote from that book is, "Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same." And so I might incorporate that onto my page or the book pocket. Other than that, I don't know what I'm doing. Also, if I let go of my book,
It just opens to you and Dad.
opens. It does not stay closed.
It just opens right to you and Dad.
Yes.
Well, old you and Dad.
Yeah, old me and Dad.
I have one reference image for ideas, and I love how it looks. I love all of these pages where the edge is all of the torn pieces of paper and all of the fabric scraps and things. I think they're really cool. So I thought it would be interesting to include on my page.
I agree.
No clue where I'm doing it, but
Yeah, I have no idea where I'm putting mine either. I'm gonna have to look.
we'll figure it out.
Let's see here. I don't know. Actually, I do know what I think I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go up here because I have a whole bunch of pages right at the beginning of my journal that I didn't do anything with. Although I have no idea how it is exactly I'm supposed to work on them.
I don't either.
I feel like those could be good.
I kind of like this page, but I don't know if I like this page with it as much as I did like them together here. I feel because I have enough of this one showing on this page, I could cover that one. Because I really like this page. And the back of this one. So it would be. I have this page left up in the front, which I could also use here.
I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
That's not gonna work.
Nope, but it's okay. we're gonna mess around with it. It just likes this page of me and Dad. So.
I actually kind of want to use this one. We will go here.
So I need a background piece of paper. I'm gonna move my journal out of the way. I can't actually because it's stuck under something. Because I don't need it for the moment. I will try and find the original video for this pocket that I am making because it is not mine. I cannot take credit for it. And I think it's DD Fargo. Yeah.
This blue page is not part of my spread. It's just here so you guys can see what I'm doing because the pages are the same pattern. I don't think you can really see the difference on camera.
No, that's true. You can't.
So
That was good thinking on your part.
we'll put that one behind so you guys can see. Mom's stealing all my space again.
Yeah, well. See, and normally you would cut that bottom piece off, but I think because I'm doing Catherine, I kind of like that it's jaggedy. What do you think?
I think it's cute.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Okay. Let's see. I'll go here because then I can cut that down. Okay. Or actually, maybe I'll just leave that and not worry about it because I can also cut it up there too. Eeky dookie.
Okay. I have no clue what I'm doing.
I'm sorry. I didn't really either. Oh, wait, look at that. It's almost like it lines up perfectly. It's kind of nice.
That's actually really nice.
Mm-hmm. I like it when things do that. Okay.
Can I have the ephemera box? I think I'm gonna start there.
Mm-hmm.
It's all of that stuff we already own. Although Mom and I have decided we are not allowed to use the stickers.
Okay. What was I doing?
Pocket.
Thank you.
Pocket.
There's a walkie in my pocket. I do also have this picture that I took several years ago of me and some of my blue books.
I actually took that picture.
Mm-hmm. You did. Oh, Julie, I forgot to tell you. I forgot that
You
I
found
had these. Yeah. So, and I was
I
like,
thought we had them.
I might use, I don't know if I'm going to use this one, but it has like hexes and it's like bees. I don't know if I'm going to use it for this. I probably won't use it for this particular spread.
They have that
But-
weird vinyl scent.
Mm-hmm. But I did find this one and it has the stars. And so I think I might use that since, you know, you give star reviews to books. So I might use that. And then I might use these as journaling lines. Well, we shall see.
It's
And again,
limp.
all things we already had. Mm-hmm. A teeny tiny little kitty cat.
I am looking in here for background patterns like these. So, I think I may be able to execute that idea. Oh, hey, Gillette.
Mm-hmm. That one. If I was willing to rip up pages from any of the, I don't know, 18 or so copies of Wuthering Heights that I have, I would be using Wuthering Heights pages. But I don't.
She won't do that.
But I did find, specifically for the purpose of ripping it up, I did find this Harry Potter paperback at the thrift store, I don't know, a couple years ago. And I've been ripping that up. Because we do own all of them in hardback. So this one gets glued down all the way.
Good thing.
Yep. Okay, so that one gets like that. And then I need the skinny tape.
My pile of things has grown, my friends.
Exponentially.
No. Not that much.
Okay. So I have all kinds of thingamagiggers.
Okay.
I have all kinds of thingamagiggers. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I feel like that kind of brings in that color. I don't know if that. I don't know if I want her on here. So that comes up like this. That's our mark. Okay. So we should cut right.
Because I think I know what I'm doing now.
Cool. I'm excited to see what you're doing. I may also try and include this fabric that has writing all over it, because I used this to wrap bookish Advent presents for my best friend Rachel for Christmas a couple of years ago.
And then I dyed it blue.
Yes, it used to be white. So we have finished our ephemera pages, and we both stuck to our rule of only using things we had already owned. I also don't know how much audio will have been in the video. We were doing this in the midst of other things going on.
We were watching the Olympics.
We started watching the men's game.
And then the news.
Yes. So, but let's go ahead and talk about what we did.
My page is just a collage of random papers.
But I really love it.
The whole inspiration was the frilled paper edges that I've seen. I've saved it so many times to my Pinterest board, and I really wanted to try it. And I thought this was the best page because it kind of fit better than it would have with the scraps page, because none of it was really scraps from my book.
Right.
And I thought it was really cute with the ephemera page because I went kind of with a seamstress alchemist vibe.
And didn't we say it was like a seamstress or an upholstery's like menagerie?
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
use menagerie on my journaling
Yeah.
card to
Yeah.
describe the page. And then I have this card, which just was a piece of paper that I cut up and colored on. And I thought this was really nice. It says "Find Beauty." I also used some of the Tim Holtz Halloween pieces. This one is an apothecary's tag for pentyl pills, which are old iron pills. They're medication. And then I have bottles that I colored and just more paper all over the page. I really, really love it though. And I think my favorite part down here is the black and bronze painted.
That you did with the stencils.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's an armor pattern because I'm pretty sure it's one of the patterns they do on brigandines, if you know what brigandines are.
Very cool though. I really like it. I think it's fun, and I like all the different like
My book
blacks
doesn't
and
say.
browns and
The
like the
dark
little
blue.
pops of the greeny blue, and I love that it matches the rub-on of the sewing mannequin. So I like it. It's very pretty. Mine really has absolutely no point or purpose to it.
I think that was the point of this
Yeah.
page, though.
Other than, that's kind of what I put. So I created this little file folder thing that has my journaling in it, and I used a piece of calendar page to make it, but I wrote in there that when I don't have any ideas or when I find myself struggling for ideas, I kind of always go back to books, because books are kind of my happy place, my comfort zone. So I finally got a book themed page in my journal, and as I mentioned in the beginning, Wuthering Heights is my favorite book, and so I did put the sketch of Kathy here, and then I have the quote, and I decided to write "same" myself so that it would be in a different colored ink, to kind of bring in the blues and purples from everywhere. And these are pieces of fabric that I had from a swap that I did with Amber. And then that fabric is the one I had mentioned that I used to wrap Rachel's Advent with one year, and Jillian had dyed it blue. And so I really loved having that kind of as the background. So I frayed the edges, and then I put some distress ink around it, and I did kind of go in all over the place and put white paint.
This fabric is actually not dyed with actual dye. It's dyed with acrylic paint.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, so I just really like how it turned out. I like this picture of me with my books. And this,
love this illustration.
Yeah, I do too. This actually, at first I was pretty sad. So I tried to use one of the stencils to put black stars on there, but the paint bled. And so then I went back with a blue pen and kind of drew the stars over where it bled. And now I actually think it looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then I used one of our little rub-on things to just add some more black here. And then I do have another journaling section back here, that I was going to probably go back to later and write about all of the books that I was supposed to read this month that I have yet to get to.
And we only have 6 days left.
I know, it's not going to happen, but that's okay. There's always more books, more time for books next month. So, but I'm happy with it. Like I mentioned, the whole idea was to create this book page pocket, and then from the book page pocket it kind of just directed everything else, and so I added the fabric and all bookishy things. So I really like how it turned out. I don't know that it really has anything to do with anything else I've had going on in the journal, but then again, I have to remind myself that none of the pages really go together. They're just in there. It was difficult to work on it right here though, because it refuses to stay open on that. Oh, I guess technically it kind of goes, because I forgot I had used that fabric on this page too. Oh, so look, my fiber arts page and my book page, which are two of the most important parts of what makes up my personality, I guess, and they both have the same fabric, so I guess they do go. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will see you in the next one. I guess that's it for now.
Bye.
Bye.